You never wanted someone to love you. What you always wanted was to feel like you belong, like you're enough for the people around you. Because your entire life, you've been being taught that the most important thing is validation from other people and their opinions and how they view you. You've been conformed to fit in a box, to not act a certain way, and that's become what's shaped your ego. You no longer have your own definition of you, because it's been decided by those around you. Every move you make, every step you've been making your entire life, has just been within the confines of what you think other people will think of it, how you think they'll react to it. This cycle hurts us. We become trapped in it as children at such a young age, and what happens is we carry that pain on into the rest of our lives. We remain that small, hurt child, and we're never able to fix it or conquer it because we've never been taught to give ourselves validation, to love ourselves, and to only rely on our own judgment of ourselves. We continue seeking it from other people because that's what we've been programmed to do from such an early age. So we look for romantic partners, we look for love, but in reality, we're just looking for validation and acceptance. We're looking for a feeling of belonging. We look for a connection, for someone that will finally be able to prove to us that we are worthy of their time, and that we're worthy of other people's time, and opinions, and feelings. We look for someone else to give us the respect, affection, and admiration that we don't know how to give to ourselves. And that becomes a vicious cycle where you're never able to feed yourself. And you only continue looking for it from others, and then when you finally find someone, that one person that's able to kind of fill that void that's been empty for so long, you attach to them like your life depends on it, because your brain thinks it does. Your brain is in danger when it feels that you're not validated, that you're not okay. But when you find someone that's comforting you, and it makes you feel like you're worth their time, like you belong in this earth, like you belong in their arms, like you're a worthy person, you never want to let go of them. And then the next step of the trap, what happens is you become so reliant on them, so reliant on their validation, that it becomes your only source of happiness, your only source of positivity in your life. Again, because you never learn how to give it to yourself. You only look for it from them. So when they give it to you, you feel ecstatic. You're only used to getting it from them. But when they leave, or when something goes wrong, and they're no longer there, you go into chaos. What happens is, people go through these hoe phases where they're constantly looking for someone else, and they're jumping from relationship to relationship, never processing anything, never being mature about it, because they never had the space to do it. But what that really is that small child frantically looking for other people to heal his wounds and patch them up so they don't continue bleeding. So you continue being in perpetual cycles of pain. You look for people to teach you that you're enough, that it's okay, that you can finally calm down and rest and know that you're loved. But then they leave you, because they don't want to keep up with someone, and they don't want to keep someone around that is just trying to look for affection from them. Because they can tell you're not ready for a relationship. A true relationship is being able to give that affection both ways, give respect both ways, and understand each other both ways, and work towards growth, not just work towards healing each other's wounds. It does not work like that. And that's why you can't fix someone else. That's not your job. You can't teach them that they're enough, because their definition of that is going to be reliant on how you treat them. You can give someone as much affection and admiration as you want, but it's never going to be enough to fill that gaping hole they have inside of them. If you're trying to feed them that definition of feeling like they belong in society and around other people, it's just going to be temporary. You're just one of the people that they're using to feel like they're enough. They want all your affection, they want you to give them all your energy. But in reality, it's never going to work out properly, because you're only one person. You can't handle all their scars and their trauma for them. That's not how it works. They need to tell themselves that, and that can only be found in periods of solitude, not in periods where you're jumping around from partner to partner, expecting other people to teach you the things that you need to teach yourself. They're not going to stop hating themselves because you started loving them. No matter how much potential you think they have as a person, how promising they might seem, you're only one person. You're never going to be able to bridge that gap that they have inside of them, because it's way too complex emotionally. It's all built on their trauma and their fears of abandonment and all their insecurities and wounds and issues that they've been dealing with their whole life since childbirth. That's not for you to handle, because healing is not about accepting yourself or becoming a different person. It happens when you stop reopening the wounds that are causing all the pain in the first place, when you stop expecting other people to take care of those wounds for you, and when you look inward and give yourself the time, single, in solitude, no one else involved, and just look at your own trauma, look at the way it's shaped you, and look at how you can improve. It's so simple. You'll only stop feeling like you're not enough when you stop looking for other people to prove that to you. Stop going on dates, going on sneaky links, trying to look for people that are gonna fix you, and go to a fucking therapist. Go take some walks, go read some books, drink some tea, talk to friends, to people that love you, And stop looking for people that will fill the wounds, that will bridge the gaps for you. Some cheap sex and someone telling you they love you when they don't really mean it is not going to be the end-all be-all to the pain and suffering that you're going through internally. It's going to be crying. It's going to be sitting there, feeling and processing all the pain and abandonment wounds that you've been suppressing because of your childhood trauma. I mean, how do you expect to have something worthwhile with someone when you know you're not ready for it? They're not going to come into your life and immediately solve everything like that. It's you.